Well, hello, YouTube pipe smoking community. I see it came back on. Coming to you from a different location today, not down in the library. Too nice of a day to just spend it all day down there. So in the backyard, enjoying another Eric Nording pipe. I believe this one is called a bent apple. He makes some gorgeous pipes. I'm smoking in it some walnut maple pie. Now, honestly, whenever you smell the tin note, you can definitely smell walnut and you can smell maple. I'm not sure about pie. Actually, I've never heard of a pie that was made of walnuts and maple, but walnut and maple is definitely there. This is by Cobblestone. I think it's part of their Indulge series. So I believe I got this from Pipes and Cigars. It's a great tobacco. Nice aromatic if you're looking for one of those. Yep, everyone was gone, so I thought, why not just come outside and have a smoke, enjoy the beautiful Michigan weather. The great thing about Michigan in the summer is that, and I grew up in the South, I still use the proverbial yawl and fixing to do something every now and then. But in the South, in the summer, days are usually hot and humid, and they just stretch on for weeks at a time. Here in West Michigan, you may get a few days like that, but for the most part, you're going to get a 70, 75. It's not going to be too humid, but it's going to be pleasant to be outside. Been working on the yard. I got a lot more to do, but hopefully this weekend we can get some things done. I was thinking this week about a topic to talk on, and I thought about permanent things. It seems today in our society, everything is temporary. I knew an individual who something went wrong with their refrigerator. They were much younger than I am. They were in their 20s. And I asked them, I said, well, I said, did you call a repairman? You got it fixed? And they said, no, I just threw it away. I thought you just threw your refrigerator away. It probably was something very simple, compressor or something like that. It may have cost you a couple $100, but buying a new refrigerator is, $1,000 or more. So it seems like we live in a culture more and more where everything is just temporary. I don't like it, so I throw it away. I think that's why I enjoy doing things that last. Things that have kind of an art to them. I like writing with a fountain pen. There's something about, filling a pen, seeing the ink in it. You can buy various types of inks. You can buy various types of pen. That pen is not something that's disposable. You refill it, you use it, you even write it in a journal. I don't like the composite journals and things like that you'd buy at Walmart or some of the big chain stores, but I like getting a leather journal, something with something that's crafted, something that somebody put time into doing. I love going to Renaissance fairs and things of that nature where people have actually made the paper. I don't want to go that far, but they've actually made it for me. So it's like, I'll spend $20 on a journal that's leather. It'll last me a lifetime, or at least till I fill it up with notes. But the notes become a legacy for the next generation. And there's an art to writing, in a book like that, to writing, whether it's memoirs or notes or poems or whatever you like to write. I mean, it's there's a craft to that. Even I think all of that kind of comes together in pipes. when we smoke a pipe or when we purchase a pipe, we're buying literally a work of art. Someone has handcrafted these pipes. So you're enjoying the skill of another person. You hopefully you take care of something like that. It's something that's permanent, something you can pass down to the next generation. And there's many styles that you can get. You have a collection. Even the tobaccos that we smoke. There's a variety of tastes and experiences. Even just the tins, I think sometimes you look at some of these tins, and this is not necessarily the most beautiful one, art craft, but I've seen some that are just beautiful. It's like wine labels. I think I enjoy looking at the wine labels more than I do drinking wine. There's some of them beautiful design that I've seen, and but in picking out different types of tobaccos and tasting, and there's an art to that. Even if you want to combine your own tobaccos. I told you, some sweet tobacco here. This is really good stuff. All the bees are wanting it. But the pipe, to me, is perhaps, not only is it crafted, there's an art to it, but it's contemplative. I mean, you sit on a day like this, you can smoke a cigarette. Well, usually when people smoke a cigarette, you're rushed. I never find people in the back of a restaurant in an alley smoking a pipe or having a pipe break. Typically, you want to have a pipe when you can enjoy it, or maybe even a cigar. You can sit down with others, or you can sit down with virtual people and just kind of think. I mean, as you're tasting the tobacco, as you're pulling it in and pushing it out, and you're fiddling with it, there's stuff to do here. There's stuff to occupy you, and you're able to, well, hopefully think great thoughts. Slow down. I've actually heard, and I know heart surgeons wouldn't actually probably admit this, but I know some people that smoke a pipe who were told by their doctors, heart doctor, they said, you have so much stress in your life, he said, I have to say this off the record, but you need to smoke a pipe just to be able to settle down and get rid of the stress. I've never seen anyone smoke a pipe and be stressed at the same time. Just kind of odd. I don't know if it's possible. What are some of the things in your life? Do you sense that we have a culture that is developed that is kind of leaning toward the temporary and traditions? Things that are permanent, there's an art or craft to them, kind of gone by the wayside more and more? Or what are some of the things that you do that maybe embraces that lifestyle? I've tried more and more to embrace a Hobbit lifestyle. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. I read that and I think that is kind of the lifestyle that I want. A life full of friends and food. A life that is simple, not complex. I deal with digital things all day. And maybe that's one reason why I kind of lend myself more to saying I want to have a garden that kind of sustainable and smoke a pipe, write with a fountain pen, do some more analog activities. Well, the maple and the walnut now are really starting to come through in this tobacco. I'd like to purchase some more of that. I'm headed on a hiking trip here soon, and there's There's a tobacconist where we'll be staying. And they have some really nice tobaccos there. So I'm hoping to pick some up. Give you a review of them when I get back. Be nice just to get away. Hike some trails. Look at nature. Reconnect with the family, that's always good. So leave a comment below if you're willing to, of just kind of what are some of the activities that you engage in. Maybe besides pipe smoking, maybe it is just pipe smoking. Kind of has a permanence about it. Something that there's that art, skill, craft. Something maybe that makes you slow down and kind of think. I was thinking about writing with a fountain pen. One of the things that causes me to slow down with that is that it's writing the ink. If I write with a pencil, I find that I erase quite a bit because I just throw stuff down, and sometimes that's necessary. If I'm writing with a pen, I'm going to think about what I'm going to say because I don't want to have scratch marks all over the page, even though I typically do end up having scratch marks all over the page. But it's less than what it probably should be or could be. Well, I hope your day is going as well as mine is. I hope you have some beautiful weather, and if not, I hope that changes for you. Sometimes I enjoy the rain. A rainy sky is kind of nice to read a book, look outside and watch it rain. But sometimes it's nice just to look at the sun come out too. So, well, until next time, I wish you many blessings. I hope that you enjoy your time with your pipe and the other activities that help you get away from the busy world that is around you. So, till then, blessings.